I love these types of events because you get to do the nice poems that don't necessarily go down too well at slams. So this first one's one of my nice poems. It's called, it's true, Out Back. Sweat washed away in cool water of pool. Sushi came down to supervise. Sushi! I splashed her. She barked, ducked under ferns growing tall as tin roof of our house. Dad watches from balcony. He'll come down soon to sit on deck chair while Mum and Gabby practice aqua aerobics. Mum will laugh so that her belly jiggles. I'll like that she is happy. For now, I simply float. Look at big blue sky and bright white clouds. The water sounds like inside a hippo's belly. When I start paddling again, I hear lorikeets from Gumtree downhill. They're so keen to share news from the day that they'll talk over each other. Skeet, skeet, skeet! Usually I smell chlorine, but today fresh breeze fills my lungs. Ferns move like they're waving to me. I wave back with my whole body, star angel in water. Ripples rock me side to side, hippo's belly gurgles. That makes me giggle. My tummy jiggles. That means I'm happy. The next poem is called Front Verandah. He starts the day by lighting incense in the neck of her vase. She breathes in gust of wind until the scent fills her. His hands, which she has seen break tree branches as thick as his arm, tappity patter the bongo drums. The rhythm pulses through her chest of drawers. She sings along with wooden windchime, voice out of time but melodic. He eats his lunch at the table, his leg touching hers. He pays no attention to the view through her windows, even when she swings and winds with rusty hinges. He reads a magazine with ads for shampoo, models with dyed blonde hair. Part of her palm tree comes through the window. A few fingers brush the pages of the magazine. The fringe of her fronds is yellow from sunlight. He leaves her, walks away down the street, comes back with sprig of frangipani pink as a blush. He tucks the stem into her thick fronds laid across the window pane. She feels warm inside, shades him with her maroon veil. He lies down to sleep on her white cushioned forehead. When the kookaburras laugh, when the power line outside her ferns rustle, shh, and the birds fly away. His snores vibrate through her chest as vibrantly as bongo beats. And one more, this is kind of, do you ever have poems that kind of, someone else's poems that kind of get stuck in your head, maybe just one line or two lines? Anyone? Yeah, sometimes. Well, this one, it's a lady called Becky Ripley. She might be a few years older than me, and she lives in the UK, and she did this poem, and a few of the lines got stuck in my head. So it got so annoying that I had to learn off by heart. So this is hers, and it's called Hitchhiking. Thumbs up for the ready steady, don't go because you can't go. Keep standing straight, keep waiting, because you don't know when a car will and when a car won't show. Sun beats down, you watch as your shadow moves across the hot black tarmac and jumps as a half-empty, half-full wide load slowly slows. Winds down the window and says something with piano teeth grin you don't follow, but you know that it's fine to jump in, because that smile says more than any words ever roar. That smile invites the thought that surely everyone is a potential friend. In the end, it says, I want to show you my country and tell you with pride more than any rough guide could ever write. I want to get to know a slice of your life, a story, an anecdote, a gesticularly manecdote, so we ease in under the language barrier, hugging our mangy rucksacks, and we don't look back. You learn about their country, the drought that plagues their fruit season, their fasting for a moot reason, their struggle to join the EU, the things that they are not free to do, which we are, and in their car, they share a part of their life with you, between the outskirts of the gritty city and a pretty settlement on the coast, which I've boasted about for most of the ride. There again is that hospitable, unassuming pride. One time, they offered us freshly picked figs from a fish lorry driver, which we guzzled like pigs. Another, a mother gave us a raw lamb kebab each. We slurped like children, jam-packed on the back seats. And one time, they offered us a homemade leather friendship bracelet from a young girl called Shla, whose face lit up as she practiced her primary school English on us. And I'm on the brink of tears, because all this got me thinking of fears. Why are we all so paranoid that we have forgotten how to share? We have the chance to overlap our lives with anyone, anywhere, but most of the time at home I choose to look at the floor, avoid the stare, avoid the passing eye, the passer-by, and by that way I stay within the walls of my reality, and rarely do I break it with dodgy weather, isn't it? And everyone was thinking it, but thinking to themselves, letting the thought pester the brain and fester as rain falls, and we feel alone in this. But I digress. The point here is that is not what we are here for, to run in parallel laps. We're here to share the load, to go our own direction, but to share a stretch of road. So, let's go! Because that smile says more than any words ever raw. That smile invites the thought that surely everyone is a potential friend in the end.